And we're back. Angie here, ready to play some more Tabs campaign. Back to the Dynasty. Last time we finished up on the Huacha mission. Now we're here for Art of War. Okay. Art of War. So we've got Samurai, Monk, more Samurai and Monk. Down here we have Samurai, followed by some ninjas. Same over there. Not bad. The range will be stopped by Samurai, meaning ninjas have a little bit of a free pass. I'm going to keep going one Crow Master in the background, but I think everything else, we should probably do something a little more fun. Okay, I'm going to put a knight here, here, and here to take on all of the mid. I would probably want maybe a couple of protectors there and there. And then I'll put another 3 here, just to give us a good bit of time in between. One halfling. Good plan. I like this plan. See how it goes. All right. Honestly, those knights, they are disappointments, if you ask me. I understand Crowmaster should not have targeting from that far away. That would make him overpowered. But I will use him like that since it does help me in this moment. Yep. Those ninjas. Unfortunately, I wasted just so many points putting them into those knights. Balance. Throw. Throw. Okay, well, don't even hit them on. Why would you do that? Okay, knights, you are always a disappointment. Protectors, I don't blame you. That you were meant to be fodder, and you were fodder. Okay, we need something a little better, a little stronger. Yeah, we never use hoplites. Maybe a hoplite or a few would be a fun idea. A little bit of a shield action, maybe protect them from ninjas. A little bit of spear action, give them some damage. This could be something. Could be nothing. And let's finish out just one of these, just to round us off. There we go. Just so those crows are flying. Good open lead. Alright, hoplites seem to be doing better than those awful knights. They both have shields, but man, dude, those knights just feel like they don't hit anything or block anything. Alright, ninjas, they hit a couple crows, but they aren't finishing off all of them. So it might be a little slow-paced, but this is a win as long as we back up just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem. These crows, their tracking is decent, but it's not amazing. Sometimes they just fly around. Alright, Monkey King. Okay, Samurai up here, Dragon up here. Bunch of samurai surrounding Sun Wukong. Dragon and more samurai. Samurai are difficult. They aren't great, but they can obviously be used to just block a bunch of range. Which is dangerous for me. I will keep one of those. I am the Crowmaster. That is my way. I want a Zeus, but a Zeus will lose, so that's not a good idea. And the farmer faction, this might be an okay idea here, though. I mean, at least it starts out as an okay idea. So we get 1 kill on this first one, 1 kill on the last 2, and then maybe boulder line? Not a bad idea. Not an amazing idea, but certainly not a bad one. Okay. Now we've got to deal with the mid, which I am just going to go a bunch of bone mages. I'm going to space them out a little bit. We'll see how that goes. Throws away. Okay. And yep. Our rock throwers were just fodder. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is sometimes. Okay, we did get the dragon out. Sun Wukong's fast. He's coming. Followed by a bunch of samurai. I do not want to be around. Whoa, he's super fast. But I am standing in a point I probably shouldn't be. So this might be good for me. I will take a glitch. I will accept the glitch. Let's see how the crows work. Poorly. Poorly, these crows. Okay. Yeah. Well, they weren't falling off, so. Okay. Scrapping this. Unfortunately, their range is not enough. But if you get something that has a bit more range, then we might stand a chance. But, yeah. Stop us from using a catapult. I could help out. Yeah. Go Snake Archer just to sow a little bit of discord. And just 1 shield bearer is not helpful. It's as helpful as 2 halflings. So not very. Toss. And let's get in there. Okay, the catapult seems to have already fired its load. But the left one, ooh, it is coming in clutch. And the right one's coming back for some good work here. No issues on my part. From, no complaints from me, guys. No complaints. I will say the separation and splitting of the group is not the most fun thing for me. But it is doing okay. We can hopefully... Oh, guys. Guys, that's not what I needed. Whoa. Fall. No thank you, sir. Oh. Oh no. I sink. Okay, you know what? I'm going to redo this one. This one has a lot of good potential. I can see that. Yeah, hold on. There's a lot of good potential. I can see that. We can get that Monkey King. We should have. Oh, the catapult is not doing nearly as well as it did last time on the right side. Left side's still okay, but their Monkey King is in dire straits. And that is something I am more than happy with. Okay. We are looking great here. Yeah, they've just got some samurais in the background, and they're just kind of stuck on a snake. They don't seem to know how to beat it. So we just can keep crowing at them. Okay, they reflect a little bit of crow. That's not cool. My kamikaze crows deserve better than that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Another win. Okay, blocking. Okay, so we start out here with some rock throwers in the middle, javelin, and then back to rock throwers. Dynasty. Well, they do have a point on blocking. Honestly, I could just use Samurai for the entire thing. They gave me quite a few points to use. Let's see how it goes. Just all Samurai. They don't do an amazing job. But if they can just block a few, I mean, that's all you really need at the end of the day. Because range takes so long to reload most of the time. And they are done for. Okay, the combo. Shield users, and then chieftains. Okay. Well, let's see here. I'm going to use a dragon to destroy the original shield bearers, and then we shall use firework archers to level out the rest. And one samurai. And that could be a decent plan. Obviously, those chieftains, they're a little bit stronger for the fire, but the fireworks, those will get you. Even being hit by one of those will knock you off balance way hard. They're more expensive, but firework archers, you have a point. And that's a victory. Ooh, Memoths. I will give you the Huacha. And use Samurai just so you have something to fight, and then my Huachas can reload. Works for me. Ooh, these mammoths are not having a good time. A very bad time indeed. That's a lot of arrows, my friend. That is a lot of arrows. Alright, close range army. Clubs, bone mage, chieftains, shields. Okay. I mean, they did it to me just a few rounds ago. I think I'll do it to them just because. And one samurai. Obviously, like I said, the chieftains, they're a little stronger than the fire, but when there's only a couple of them, it works. You guys need to look at the bone mages. And they are done for. Area of effect. Seems to be what they're telling me. Okay, well, I'm still going to stick with the Huacha. That could easily take out a mammoth. I like the idea of that. Dragon here, dragon there. Am going to want a few guys at least up here to be distractions. And then let's get two of these. Alright, front line has been decimated. Dragon, no, don't go after the mammoth. Okay, well, we're doing fine. Those guys are stuck inside of the dragon, so it's at least distracting the bone mages and stone throwers. Not anymore. But now there's only one guy, and he's been shot by a rocket. So, oh, that is an undignified death. I feel bad. Okay, harvester. So we've got hay balers, halflings, and signs. I think I'm going to stick with the same thing and just burn down their entire field every time I get the chance. And then celebrate. Because you don't celebrate enough. Alright. Ooh, the halflings and the hay balers didn't stand a chance. I understand it's probably for balancing, but having ranged units walk closer to the melee enemies is just such a bad strategy. Okay, crow and fork. Have a bunch of pitchforks that will die to this. And then, okay, let's have a couple of these here and there. And then everything following up will be a samurai. Oh, surprised they actually killed the dragon that quick. But a crow can be dangerous, that's for sure. Bad news for me to a degree if these guys don't hit the crow, and, well, it's still going. Okay. We only need one more shot. And we are in. Hey, scythe, and wheelbarrow. Okay. We go dragon, and then a bunch of ninjas. I don't know if ninjas will do the trick, but I want them to be able to. So that is my hope for them. They shoot fast, so... Oh, there it goes. Yeah, that's all it took. Definitely a step down in difficulty. But we will take that. Harvester crows. Get 4 size, 2 crows. I feel like I should probably overwhelm this one with numbers to a certain degree. And everything else would be a firework. Yep. Perfect. Haven't really used the Monkey King, but I have some level of hope for him. That hope was misplaced. That was a misplaced hope right there. That's what I've learned. Don't send the Monkey King against enemies that have even a little bit of damage potential. He will die. Ooh. Okay, alright. Monkey King, let's get you out of here. You were not the one. I could have decked this place out with monks. And so I will. At the very minimum, we're looking a little bit better on units to block crows. And to a degree, that's all I need. But the bottom half did worse off this time. What a conundrum. Okay, but, you know, let's scrap this. We will scrap this. I have a plan, and it's going to be very experimental. I'm going to use 2 huachas, and then everything else is just going to be super chaff. The huachas, if they can fire quick enough in between volleys, they can kill whatever. They have lost. Fair enough. Fair. Okay. Poor plan on my part. Okay. So dragon. Very least, yeah, they even burned through the crows. Oh, dragons, you are strong against not great enemies. Okay, knight with healers. Dynasty. Okay. Well, I feel I could just cheese this with that again. Just give him 1 firework archer. Yeah. That was not a tough level. I would have enjoyed being a knight having 2 healers behind me, and then we all could have just been knights with healers. That would have been fun. But that was not to be. Okay. Okay, and then one ninja. Okay. Doing all right. They're getting some good reflex in. And really, as long as they deflect a good amount of them, these guys will get in and then win. Those ninjas, they'll fire pretty fast. They don't do a lot of damage, but they don't need to. Ugh, these guys just slowing down the battle. Yeah, that's right. Fall off. Okay. And you drown. And that's game. Okay. Catapults. 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 Okay, obviously I'm going to start out with two of these just so there's definitely someone taking the hits that are not something I want to be taken. Honestly, this might be enough. Oh, they even got some of my firework archers? That's an issue. Oh, those explosions almost got that one. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. These explosions are getting through. Catapult can't do too many hits in a volley. There it is. Okay, knights and their squires. I'm a little disappointed by this, to be perfectly honest. But this might be the best thing for trying a couple of Sun Wukongs. He just hits guys. He gets a little monkey fellow. And that little monkey fellow can hit people and get more monkey fellow. They'll just have all the monkeys. Come on, guys. Just keep summoning monkeys. That's all we need. More monkey. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Seems to be working. Who's alive over... Who's alive? What the... You guys.
Yeah.
Let's go handle this myself. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Yeah. Okay. Notes and Arrows Revenge. Okay, so obviously they've got some minstrels playing in the front that'll run away as distraction. Bunch of archers in the back. And two catapults of varying sizes. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to start up with a few of these in the front line at each side. Some in the middle that'll start taking arrows. And I'd probably be happy to follow that up with some ninja. Don't get me wrong, I'm aware, just as all of you are, that a dragon could probably handle this no sweat. But we shouldn't take the same strategy every time. There's no sport in it. Unless we're losing, then do whatever you need. Okay, the ninjas are coming in and taking some good hits against the enemy. Ah, that minstrel. Doing a number on my guys' focus. Samurai are doing pretty decent, taking out the remaining archers. Luckily, our ninjas finally got that minstrel. They can come in and wrap up. All right. Not bad, not bad. Okay, knights and bow. Kings and bows. I'm not illiterate. Like that. A few over here. And let's get some firework archers to round up the last possibility. Okay, we're looking good. We are looking good. I do wish that bottom king took a few more hits. Okay, we're looking all right now. Oh, a miss. Here, watch out. Just roll away. Fantastic. No, this Watchaw's got some pretty decent movement in it. Hmm. Okay, I don't know how many that hit. I don't know. That's for sure. Okay, well, even if we only hit one more at a time, it won't work because we had no help. Okay, this strategy could work. Let me operate a Huacha and see what happens. I will aim too high. That is what will happen. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Huachas reload a little faster than you'd think. Okay, we still have some archers left. We also have the second Huacha. Why'd you aim that high, Huacha? That was not good. Okay, that works. That works. Just aim up quick, because I think it tries to aim correctly depending on where you're aiming. And there it goes. Just took a little bit of human ingenuity. Okay, 2 formations. Snake archers in the back. Honestly, just rampage dragons. Rampage dragons. And we will put one more dragon over here and a ninja over there. We put them too close. I'll admit, we put them a little too close. But it did get through to the back to get those snake archers, so it's a win in its own. Okay, Minotaur delivery. Okay, I'm going to use one of these on each side so we get that Minotaur's rush out of the way really quickly. That is its strongest feature, after all. Those. And once more, a ninja. Finish that with that. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Oh, that dragon's getting in there. All right, there we go. That'll be enough for one episode. I hope you had fun. See you next time. Have a good one.